Hi sweet friend, I'm Sprout. Today we'll take it nice and slow and make this cute little heart together. You can pick any colors you like and make as many as you want. Even if you're new, you'll be just fine. I'll be right here with you. There's also a printable pattern. If you'd like something a bit easier to follow, you can find it on my Etsy. And of course, you can always just follow along with the video too. For this piece, I'm using some soft chenille yarn in a few different colors, along with a 3.0mm hook. You'll also need a bit of stuffing, some safety eyes, a yarn needle, and a little glue. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's start with a little heart. I'm making 3 here. You can make as many as you like. Go ahead and start with a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your pinky. Bring it over with your index finger. Wrap it once around your middle finger. Leave a slightly longer tail here. Go right into that loop with your hook. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through. Make your starting chain here. This does not count as a stitch. Go ahead and make 6 single crochets into the ring. Go right into the ring. Pull up a loop from above. Yarn over. Pull through both loops. You'll see a small V shape here. That's 1 single crochet. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Keep your tension nice and relaxed here. And that's all 6 single crochets done. You'll see 6 little V shapes. Now go ahead and pull the ring closed. Gently pull first, nice and easy. Then tighten it all the way. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Go through the full V stitch. Lay the yarn tail over your hook. Work over it for 2 stitches. Pull the yarn through. Catch that loop behind. Pull it through the front loop. That's your slip stitch. Alright, that finishes round 1. Alright, for round 2, go ahead and make 6 increases. Work 2 single crochets into the same stitch. That will give you 12 stitches. Make your starting chain here. Go ahead and make 1 single crochet. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Then make another single crochet into that same stitch. That's 1 increase. Just repeat that all the way around. After a few stitches, go ahead and trim the tail. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 2 is complete. For round 3, go ahead and make 12 single crochets. Make your starting chain. Go ahead and make 1 single crochet. Place your stitch marker here. Just keep working your way around for 12 stitches. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. You'll need 2 pieces made the same way. For the first one, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Leave a slightly longer tail here. For the second one, stop at the slip stitch. Do not chain or cut the yarn. That's your first piece. Chain 1 and leave a tail. The second piece ends right at the join. Just stop right here. Grab the piece you finished earlier. Now go ahead and join them together. Find that slip stitch on your piece. Go right into that stitch with your hook. Work over the tail to secure it. Make a slip stitch. Now your 2 pieces are joined. From here, we'll move on to rounds 4 and 5. Work 24 single crochets around. Keep the right side facing you. Make sure everything stays nice and untwisted. Round 4. Make your starting chain here. Go right into that joining stitch. That's your first stitch. Place a marker there. Go ahead and make 1 single crochet. Just keep working your way around for 24 stitches. That's 12 on each side. After 11 single crochets, you'll notice the gap here is a bit wider. Go ahead and make a decrease here, nice and easy. Go right into the next stitch. Pull up a loop, don't finish it yet. Then go into the next stitch and pull up another loop. Yarn over. Pull through all 3 loops. That's 1 decrease. Now this side is complete. You'll have 12 stitches on this side. Go ahead and move to the other side. Make 12 single crochets. If you see a gap, go ahead and make a decrease here too. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 4 is complete. Round 5. Go ahead and make 24 single crochets. Just work evenly all the way around. Make your starting chain here. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Keep going until you reach 24 stitches. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. And that's round 5 done. For round 6, make 4 single crochets, then make 2 decreases. Make 8 single crochets, then make 2 decreases. Finish with 4 single crochets. That will give you 20 stitches. Make your starting chain. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Make 4 single crochets. Now make a decrease, nice and easy. Take a look at the V shape. Work through the front loops only. Bring them together into one stitch. The front loop is the one facing you. That's your front loop. Go into the front loop of 2 stitches. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through both loops. That's 1 decrease. Make 4 single crochets, then make 2 decreases. Make 8 single crochets, then make 2 decreases. Finish with 4 single crochets. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 6 is complete. For round 7, make 20 single crochets. Make your starting chain. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Just keep working your way around for 20 stitches. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. And that's round 7 done. For round 8, make 3 single crochets, then make 2 decreases. Make 6 single crochets, then make 2 decreases. Finish with 3 single crochets. That will give you 16 stitches. Make your starting chain. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Make 3 single crochets. Make 2 decreases, nice and easy. Make 6 single crochets. Make 2 decreases. Finish with 3 single crochets. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 8 is complete. For round 9, make 2 single crochets, then make 2 decreases. Make 4 single crochets, then make 2 decreases. Finish with 2 single crochets. That will give you 12 stitches. Make your starting chain. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Make 2 single crochets. Make 2 decreases. Make 4 single crochets. Make 2 decreases. Finish with 2 single crochets. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 9 is complete. From here, pull the yarn a little longer. Start stuffing the piece. Stuff it nice and evenly. Fill both rounded sides. Nice and full. Shape it as you go. Gently pull the loop back in. Now move on to round 10. Make 6 decreases. You'll have 6 stitches left. Make your starting chain. Go slow on that first stitch. Take your time here. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Repeat that all the way around. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 10 is complete. Leave a yarn tail. We'll use it to close the opening. Leave it a bit longer. Pull the yarn through. Thread your needle. Go through the front loops. Close it up. Once it's closed, gently pull it tight. After that, hide the yarn inside. Run it through the body. Bring it out anywhere, through a stitch. Follow the stitch direction, pull it through. That way, you won't see the yarn. After 2 stitches, cut the yarn. The slip stitch side, that's the back. This side is the front. Your heart is finished. Make a few more hearts, in any colors you like. Have fun with it. You can choose how many to make, and pick your favorite colors. Now let's make the little feet. You'll need 2 of these. Start with a magic ring, make 6 single crochets into it. Make your first single crochet. Place a stitch marker there. Once you have all 6 single crochets, pull the ring closed. Remove the stitch marker, slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Work over the tail for 2 stitches. Round 1 is complete. For round 2, make 1 single crochet, then 1 increase. Repeat that 3 times. You'll have 9 stitches. Make your starting chain. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Make 1 single crochet. Then make 1 increase. Repeat that 3 times. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. And that's round 2, done. For round 3, make 1 single crochet, then make 3 decreases, make 2 single crochets. That will give you 6 stitches. Make your starting chain. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Make 1 single crochet. Make 3 decreases, nice and easy. Make 2 single crochets. Remove the stitch marker, slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 3 is complete. Round 4, make 1 single crochet, then make 2 decreases. Make 1 single crochet, that will give you 4 stitches. Make your starting chain. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Make 1 single crochet. Make 2 decreases. Make 1 single crochet. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. And that's round 4 done. For round 5, make 4 single crochets. Make your starting chain. Place a stitch marker in that first stitch. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Pull the loop a bit longer here. Add a little stuffing. Go slowly here. Open the gap a little. Push it in gently, just a small amount. Once it's stuffed, leave a longer yarn tail. Cut the yarn. Pull it through. And your little foot is done. Make 2 the same way. Once all your pieces are ready, let's bring everything together. Thread your yarn onto your needle, sew the horns onto the heart. Find a spot that feels right for you. Right about here, on the bottom heart, attach 1 on each side. Sewing here is nice and simple. Find a good spot, insert your needle. Go back and forth. To secure it in place, do the same on the other side. Use that same method here. That's all set. Once the horns are in place, now let's add the face. Sew a cute little smile right around the 6th round, across 2 stitches. Insert your needle from the side. Leave a small tail. Work across 2 stitches. Bring it back into that same spot. Adjust the shape a little. Add a small amount of glue. Just a tiny bit. Secure it in place, right where you want it. Cut the yarn. Tie a knot, hide the tail inside. the eyes on the sides. Use a bit of glue. Now the face is done. Add some blush if you like. Finish the other pieces the same way. Add their faces as well. Add a little glue on top. Right here. Stack them together. You can add a keychain here. Alright, our stacked heart charm is all finished. Take a moment to hide any loose yarn ends and gently shape it. It turns out so cute. Thank you so much for being here and spending this time with me. Seeing your creations and your messages always makes my day. If you ever get stuck, just leave me a comment. I'm always happy to help. And I'll see you in the next one.